You know what?
Okay, well.
Of all the people, I didn't think it was going to be you, but you apparently... Hold on, because now I'm so flustered, I can't find anything, okay? Oh. I don't know where the full one is. Patron Saint, okay? The patron saint needs to talk to you just like everyone else. Judy, treat your man better. Patron saint. All right, I've had to bring this back out. I had to bring the patron saint back to y'all because A, Judy is mistreating Keith, and that's just not cool. But B, more importantly, some people out there need some help. All right, some of y'all out there need some serious help. Let me find this dude real quick. All right, here we go. Women who orgasm with toys only. So wife early on told me prior to being intimate that she only finishes with toys. I love her, so I said, no problemo, we can make it work. The issue over time is that she's gotten more selfish, I guess, or maybe not self-aware. Our sessions are mostly penetration for about 3 minutes. Then she rushes me to come, and then we move on to her, where it's a long, drawn-out vibe session where she orgasms a minimum of 4 times, while I essentially touch and caress all of her spots. My issue isn't the discrepancy of orgasms. Oh, no. It's more the issue that the energy seems more one-sided. So I have 2 questions for the woman that can only use toys. 1, how do I go about having a more fulfilling session where we can both enjoy ourselves? Secondly, is there any way or technique that can maybe help her get the big O by penetration? I honestly tried, but she says there's no hope. All right, dude. First off, you are not giving any. Okay? Look, as far as penetration, if we're talking about with your member, let's say, some women just don't like that. Okay? It doesn't work. Now, if we're talking about our friends ring and middle, okay? If we're talking about those, then what you need to do is when you're fully, fully lubricated, right? You need to curl it towards you, okay? Right? You'd be telling her whole body, come here.
Right. Don't just be jabbing in it.
Right?
Yeah.
So that if we're talking, that is my one suggestion. But here's the real thing, okay? The reason that she's giving so much more energy to her session is because she hurried you up. You boring ass, mister. I'm only going to have sex with you and then I'll finish. And then, how about you do some intercourse where you go through a bunch of different things, okay? How about you just do a simple orgasm sandwich? All right? How about we do that? She finishes a couple times, you finish, and then she gets to finish a couple more times. Everyone's happy. But no. It's got to be fucking black and white with you. I gotta go, and then you gotta go, and then Also, be a man about your shit. Get your dick hard again, and fuck her after, okay? How about you finish at the beginning and the end?
Or how about you just combine the 2? Why don't you bring the toys in with you while you're penetrating her? Come on.
Ooh, yeah. Get you one of them vibrating rings that go around your,
Just saying. Or just, if you're doing it like doggy, just have her hold it while you hit it in the back. Come on, bro.
See.
Clearly your woman loves the toys. Just have her incorporate it.
Clearly Judy loves the toys. Are you listening to this right now, people? She knows all about this stuff. So how is it you know all about the toys, but you haven't measured Keith? Not one time! Uncaring, selfish. Good. All right, there's one more thing before we move on from the patron saint. I do have one more video. This is a creator that I have come up on my feed every now and then. Her name's Just Peachy, but I need you guys to listen to this video real quick.
I genuinely still can't believe that there are men out there who will say no or don't like getting a job. I thought you guys were just happy to be there. That's what you say, right? You're gonna turn that down? Be grateful. You know what? I didn't even want to give you one anyways.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So here's the thing. We are grateful. Okay? I want all women out there to know we are very, very grateful. But we're also logical. Okay? We're logical. We know the exact type of grip strength and thrusting motion and all the things that we need to actually feel satisfied. And y'all do your best, but normally it comes out to being like 63% of what we do. Like as far as like how good it feels and everything. And I'm just talking about a straight up HJ, okay? I'm not talking about doing combinations of things and spitting on it and using. No. I'm just talking about like just a regular HJ. Maybe you get lucky and get some oil or lotion on that motherfucker, but nothing much else, right?
yeah.
Like we're better at it. We know what it's supposed to feel like. And okay, I'll put it like this. For anyone who's like, I don't get what you're saying, Ryan. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense to me. I'm going to make it make sense. All right?
Okay.
It's like when you go through the drive-thru and you order a Coke, right? And you get your drink and it's nice and amber brown and you go to drink it and it's a Diet Coke. That's fine. You'll live because it's a Diet Coke. It's not the worst thing in the world. But you know what a Coke is supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
You know what And that's what I'm saying. Your HJ is just the Diet Coke of HJs. And I say we're logical not because it's that, but we just know that it's not going to satisfy us the way that you want it to satisfy us. And we want to move on to things that you can do that satisfy us and be grateful for all of those pleasures that you bring into our life.
Okay.
Right?
Fair.
So,
Yeah, that's fair.
Just like, how about this? Okay. If a guy was down there with his fingers, not on the inside, on the outside, playing with the hood, but couldn't quite find the sweet spot. But we're there for 15 minutes, and it's like, it feels nice because there's like some tertiary touches going on.
Right.
You're never actually like hammering down on it. Right? As a woman, would you really want to stick around and have that happen all the time?
No, of course. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this isn't like, I already can hear it. I can already fucking hear it. Some woman out there is going to be like, well, yeah, but that's why you give him instructions to do. Fair. 100% fair. Give your dude directions. Give him directions on how to find, your happy place, for lack of a better term. But it's different. It's different with an HJ. Because like I said, we're going to grip it harder, softer, a little harder, a little soft. Okay, now, perfectly in line with the shaft, up and down. No, perfectly in line. You went straight. It's not a fucking arrow, okay? It's a banana. So, just that's why. It's not that we're not grateful. Anytime a woman is gracious enough to put her hand on our body, we are grateful. But we want to continue being grateful and not resentful. And your shitty hand jobs make us resentful. That's the patron saying.